Okay, welcome back. You have selected your robot, or your robot selected you. You're connected to your robot and you have his name down here. Now it's time to boss your robot around and tell him what to do. So to get into your robot's brain, what you want to do is go up to the very top and you are looking for programs. And if you go down to the very bottom of that menu, you want to create your very first program. A program really is just you writing the brain of your robot and telling him what to do. So we have to give our program a name. Let's call it My First Square. So we're going to eventually make a square. You want to program with blocks, and you are programming a bolt robot. And press Create. To get started, you have a very blank slate, and then you will notice there are a lot of blocks down here towards the bottom. All of these blocks are grouped into different colors. So we are going to get started with the movements block. So to write your very first program, what we want is this roll block. I will grab roll and drag him right up there. Now, positioning them gets a little complicated, takes some getting used to, but you'll notice as I get close enough, it will give me that little shadow that lets you know visually that you are close enough for it to connect. Rolling has three different parameters, or three different arguments: what direction, how fast, and for how long. 0 degrees means the robot will go straight forward whatever direction he is currently facing. Now we will have to aim him appropriately, and we'll talk about that in a moment. Think of the speed as like your horsepower, like how hard you press the gas pedal. So you don't want to go crazy. Do not crank this up to 255 because he's going to blast off. Let's start with something like 35, and depending on if you're on carpet or tile, sometimes you may have to adjust that appropriately. And how many seconds should your robot roll at that speed? So let's just start off with 2 seconds. So what we have is our robot will roll forward with this speed for 2 seconds. Now, you may be too lazy to go grab your robot when it's done. So if you right click, then we can actually copy that block. If you say duplicate. If you're on an iPad, hold your finger on that block to get the same menu. Now, if we want that to come back, what you would like to do is the exact same speed, the exact same time. The only thing that you want to change here is you want it to turn around and come back to you. When you think you have this ready, you want to give this, your very first program, a quick run, but before you do that, you want to aim your robot to make sure that he is looking in the right direction. Your robot is beautiful, but it's hard to tell what direction he's looking in since he doesn't exactly have a face. So what we want to do is aim him. So if you hit aim, then I can use my arrow buttons on a computer, or I can use my touch screen if I'm on an iPad. And you want to change this around until your robot's tail light is pointing at you. So when the tail light's pointing at you, you know that he's facing away from you, and then here it comes. You're ready to run your program. Congratulations, you've just written your very first program.